You adore us, you feed us, and you are always trying to hold us just a little too long. But no matter how hard you try, you are not saying I love you in a way that actually makes sense to us cats. Forget the hugs. Real love is about creating an environment that makes us feel safe and understood. Here are 10 ways to shape your home to let us feel your love in a way we'll truly understand. 1. Groundhog Day. You humans often find routines boring. We've observed how you complain about work and chores, preferring to do something else like meeting friends or watching movies. We cats, however, are the complete opposite. We adore knowing when things will happen and what to expect. A stable routine gives us a sense of security. It tells us we don't have to worry about when our next meal will arrive, or whether our bed will still be safe. We especially appreciate knowing what to expect from you. When you build a routine with us, it allows us to feel closer to you. We learn when you wake up and go to sleep, when you eat, and when you relax for the evening. We even learn your work schedule. When we're feeling particularly grateful for your predictable routine, we'll greet you at the door, though we try to act casual about it. 2. The Breakfast Club. I'll let you in on another secret. Not all of us cats are motivated by food alone. Some of us prefer playtime or scratches, though we all appreciate a good meal. You humans have a saying about the way to the heart being through the stomach. Well, it works for us too. While we appreciate that you ensure our meals are healthy and nutritious, the taste matters just as much. Like you, we have our preferences when it comes to food. Imagine eating something you despise day after day. Awful, right? That's how we feel too. We're known for being particular about our food, even when we sometimes seem to eat things we shouldn't. When you take the time to choose food we enjoy, it shows us you care. Variety is important too. Rotating between our favorite flavors keeps our minds active and our stomachs happy. Just remember to make any changes gradually. Sudden shifts in our diet can upset our stomachs. We appreciate when you make us homemade treats too. Not only do they encourage good behavior, but they can benefit our immune system and enrich our lives. Plain chicken is a favorite among many of us, though other meats and fish work well too. We know it might seem bland to you, but remember that many human foods are toxic to us. As long as the meat is well cooked, without seasonings or extra ingredients, we'll be happy and healthy. Just don't overfeed us. We need a balanced diet and plenty of activity to stay in shape. 3. Room to breathe. We cats understand something that many humans struggle with. Sometimes you just need to be alone. As natural introverts ourselves, we know that social interaction can be exhausting. When we need solitude, we'll find our way to a cat tree or a quiet spot under the bed, well out of reach. Wherever we choose to nap, and yes, we know some of our choices seem odd to you, please don't interrupt us. We've chosen that spot because it's cozy, warm, and most importantly, quiet. You might think it's strange that giving us space shows love, but trust us on this. We deeply value our personal space and alone time. When you respect this and let us come to you, we understand that you truly care. 4. Home alone. I understand that if your love language is spending time together, it might feel strange to leave us alone. You might worry it's not enough to show that you care, or that somehow we'll miss your message of affection. Let me assure you, we don't. One of the best ways you can show us love is by providing multiple cozy spots around the house. We appreciate having various options that suit our different moods. Sometimes we want to hide in a snug condo. Other times we prefer sunbathing on an open perch atop our cat tree. And yes, a crumpled blanket on your bed is absolutely delightful. Don't forget to include some hiding spaces in quieter areas. We know it might seem counterintuitive to you, but we cats need safe spaces when we feel overwhelmed. These hideaways help us relax during stressful times until we feel secure enough to emerge. Sometimes having a quiet, cozy sanctuary says, "I love you" more clearly than any cuddle could. 5. Vertical territory. We cats are natural climbers, and having access to vertical space isn't just fun for us. It's essential to our well-being. In the wild, our ancestors would climb trees to survey their territory and escape threats. This instinct remains strong in us, domestic cats. Creating a three-dimensional environment shows us you truly understand our nature. Cat shelves, sturdy bookcases we can navigate, and multi-level cat trees positioned near windows give us the elevation we crave. These vertical pathways allow us to observe our domain from a position of security, reducing stress and giving us exercise opportunities. For multi-cat households, vertical territory is even more important. It allows us to establish our own spaces without conflicts, creating natural hierarchy without confrontation. When you design your home with our climbing needs in mind, ensuring we have multiple paths to reach high places and comfortable perches to rest on, you're acknowledging our true nature in a way few other accommodations can. Some of us may be shy about using new climbing structures at first, but with patience and strategic placement of treats, we'll soon be enjoying our expanded territory. 6. Window to the world. For indoor cats, windows aren't just glass panes. They are our entertainment centers and connection to the outside world. Creating enriching window spaces shows us you understand our need for mental stimulation. A sturdy perch where we can safely watch birds, squirrels, and the neighborhood activity gives us hours of engagement. Consider installing a bird feeder within viewing distance or planting cat-friendly plants near windows for us to observe as they sway in the breeze. Some of us appreciate those suction cup window beds that let us bask in sunbeams while keeping an eye on outdoor happenings. This mental stimulation is crucial for our emotional well-being and helps prevent depression, especially when we can't roam outdoors. 7. Life of the party. We need to address boredom. It's not fun for anyone, especially us indoor cats. When we're stuck inside with nothing to do, we might become destructive out of frustration. Yes, we'll find our own entertainment, but that might not be good news for your furniture, curtains, or toes if they start looking interesting. While many of us will nap the day away when we are left alone, which is fine for staying comfortable, we still need to burn off energy. Playing with us shows love, but providing various activities shows it even more. When you're away, leave us toys we can play with independently. Puzzle toys keep our minds active and help us forget you're gone. Even simple things like a DIY cardboard fort or a cat tree by a window for birdwatching make a huge difference. The more activities we have, the happier we'll be, and the more we'll know you care. 8. Over the moon. When our regular toys become too familiar, we appreciate the enrichment that catnip brings. It's healthy for us and can motivate even the laziest among us to get moving. We can burn off energy, stay fit, and enjoy playtime with you. A fascinating fact about our species is that only 50 to 80% of us react to catnip. If you notice one of us doesn't respond or becomes aggressive, try silvervine instead. It's a safe, natural alternative that works similarly, and many of us who don't react to catnip respond well to it. 9. Scratch that. Beyond toys and treats, we have other essential needs that show us you care. While grooming is important, we also need opportunities to maintain our claws. Scratching is instinctive for us. It keeps our claws healthy and removes loose fragments. Without proper scratching surfaces, we'll unfortunately have to use your furniture. We genuinely don't understand why that's not allowed, so please provide us with appropriate scratching posts instead. We love posts made from cardboard, a personal favorite among many of us, or sisal and jute rope. Having multiple posts around the house gives us plenty of options for claw maintenance. When our claws are well managed, we might reward you with a hunting trophy, hopefully remembering that you prefer the toy version. 10. Clean house policy. Nothing tells us you care like maintaining our bathroom facilities. While it might seem unromantic, keeping our litter boxes clean is a fundamental expression of love. We're naturally clean animals, and using a dirty litter box is as unpleasant for us as using an unsanitary bathroom would be for you. The rule of thumb is to have one more litter box than the number of cats in your home, placed in quiet, accessible location. When you scoop daily and change the litter regularly, you're creating an environment where we feel respected. Some of us have preferences about litter type too. Taking the time to discover what we prefer rather than what's convenient demonstrates that our comfort matters to you. Adding a water fountain separate from our food area is another thoughtful touch that acknowledges our natural instincts. Many of us prefer running water and dislike drinking near where we eat. These seemingly small considerations actually speak volumes about how much you value our well-being. Creating the right environment is the true language of love for cats. When you design your home with these 10 elements in mind, you're speaking directly to our instincts and needs. Watch for our subtle responses like greeting you at the door, bringing you toys, or choosing to nap near you. These are our ways of saying your message of love was well received. Are you curious to learn even more ways to show your affection in a language cats actually understand? Check out our next video to discover how we experience love through your touch. Well, it looks like I've just revealed all our secrets. If other cats ask, we never had this conversation. Toodles, human doodles.